great to be back with you again for this week's character coaching session. This week we're going to talk about tenacity. Before we do that, let's check out this week's Kingdom Sports Minute from Coach Ron Brown from the University of Nebraska. Unstoppable.
Unstoppable, the freedom to perform at your highest level without any restraints. I was reflecting on my childhood days and I was thinking about what I thought back then was an unstoppable force. It didn't take long to remember the UCLA basketball team led by historic coach John Wooden. I once interviewed Coach Wooden when he was in his 90s. I asked him what made his UCLA team so unstoppable. 10 national championships. His answer pointed to creating a culture of single-minded purpose. His team wasn't just unstoppable during the Final Four or only in big games. They were unstoppable in practice. They were unstoppable in chalk talk meetings. They were unstoppable in the classroom and on campus. They couldn't help but be unstoppable. The apostles were told to shut their mouths about Jesus Christ in public. Their answer? We can't help but speak of the things that we've seen and heard. That's why God made them unstoppable. Preaching Jesus is what they breathed, ate, slept, and spoke. Unstoppable.
Great counsel there from Coach Ron Brown on being unstoppable. I believe a part of being unstoppable is having a tenacious attitude, tenacious characteristic. Recently, I have changed my exercise routine and have begun rowing. 2 weeks ago, I purchased a Nordic track rowing machine. In the last 2 weeks, I have rowed over 52 miles, rowing the English Channel from Great Britain to France, Lake McDonald in Montana, the Kafu River in Zambia, and I'm currently in Brazil training for an Olympic 2K race on the Rio rowing course that was used during the Olympics. My trainer and coach has been Alex Gregory. I'm going to read a short bio here of Alex Gregory. With 2 Olympic medals and 5 world championship titles to his name, Alex Gregory, MBE, is one of the leading rowers in the world. Alex's unprecedented success did not come easy. A string of failures and difficult times over a period of 8 years took Alex to the very edge of his belief. But through determination and tenacity, he came out the other side a much stronger athlete. Alex was first selected in the renowned Great British Rowing 4 in 2009, where he and his crew went on to win his first world championship title. A second world title in 2011 lined Alex up perfectly for the Olympic Games the following year. Using the lessons learned from earlier in his career, Alex and his crew forged their way to gold on the waters of Eton Dorney on August the 4th, 2012, a day that has gone down in history as Super Saturday. After this Olympic success, Alex was awarded an MBE. Continuing to pursue his career in rowing, Alex changed boat classes in 2013 and raced in the men's 8, where he and his crew took a historic victory at the World Championships in South Korea. This was the first time a British men's 8 had ever won the world title. Adding an additional 2 world titles to his collection, Alex was in prime position heading to defend his Olympic title in Rio de Janeiro. Being the only remaining member of the rowing 4 from the winning London Olympic crew, it was Alex's job to guide the crew to victory once again. He and his crewmates did in fine style, surging ahead and crossing the line in the lead, bringing Alex his second Olympic gold medal. Alex's journey was not straightforward, but he learned how to perform and has become one of the most trusted, successful athletes in the sport's history. That gold medal winning result in Rio was Alex's final race. Now he's done other things. He's rowed in the Arctic and he's done a lot of other things. Now the things I've learned about tenacity from these rowing sessions have been this, and it was interesting because in front of me is a 21-inch screen, I believe it is, and he coaches on this screen and helps me get through these courses. Tenacity means you will never quit. No matter how tired you get, you just keep going. Several times during the workout, when I am super tired and I'm pulling on that rope, he's always encouraging. In fact, he said he had a coach from Germany who said, Doesn't matter how tired you get, you just never stop. You just keep going. 2, tenacity means you will have mental fortitude. You will push past what you think you are capable of. And that's what's been fun for me. Lots of things I've done in my life where I've pushed myself to the max and surprised myself actually that I could do more. But a lot of that is having the mental fortitude, the toughness. Mental toughness is sometimes what we call it, to push through and do more than what I thought I was capable of doing. Tenacity means you will let someone push you, coach you, challenge you. That's one thing that I found interesting about on this row machine. I'm not actually in Brazil. I'm not actually in Montana. I'm rowing with these guys as they're working out. But one thing Alex is doing a great job of is coaching me. And at times, even though it's just a video screen, he's challenging me. He's pushing me, saying, hey, you can be better. And the result of that, honestly, guys, in the last 2 weeks, I can see a difference. I can feel a difference because I've allowed someone to coach me and challenge me and push me further than I can go. And tenacity means you will not complain. It is what it is. You control it. You own it. So for me, it's like I can jump off that row machine. You could jump off that football field and complain about what went wrong, what you thought should have happened. But the reality of it is it is what it is. The situation happened. You put yourself in the best position to be successful by your work, your attitude, and your effort. So tenacity is something that you can add in that's going to take you a long, long ways, just like we talked about last week. I know you've got a big game coming up on Friday against Ozark. Have that mental fortitude. Put tenacity within the characteristics in which you're working with this week. And Friday, go out on that football field, beat the Ozark Tigers, and come away with a victory. It's great to be with you guys again this week for our character coaching session. Good luck, Pirates, on Friday.